Three husbands and one boyfriend tried to cheat me out of my money and home. Dear Moneyist, I would like to share a story from a woman's perspective. I have had 3 marriages. Husband number 1, he somehow began losing job after job. I was supporting us. Husband number 2, we argued over bills. Husband number 3, he wanted the house as he felt that me having a house unfair. He said that I should. The boyfriend, we starting dating long distance, we had known each other before. He had an excellent, everything was fine for a while, but then things began to change. He complained about, in 2015, I ended up in the hospital for over a month. When I got home, I took him to court. He told the court that he was just renting space and owed me nothing, as he said, he had come here to find a place to live. He said I owed him, don't Mississippi. I have been fighting the debts he left, as he said to the courts he didn't owe anything, since he was a renter with benefits, and there was no proof we were going to get married. How do you trust some? Dear Jules, this man says he's dated 1. You've had 4, also see. Don't Mississippi. Equifax, Experian on TransUnion are not the only ways to judge a person's finances. It would be ashamed. People will spend months looking at real estate before they find the right home. They will spend hours. Here's a curious statistic, which you can take with or without salt. 2/3 of all also see. Romance and finance go hand in hand. More than half if and when you find a happy relationship, well, still be here. Please tell us all. Do you have questions about inheritance, tipping, weddings, family feuds, friends, or any tricky issues relating to manners and money? Send them to. Would you like to sign up to an email alert when a new Moneyist column has been published? If so,